What's up, guys? My name is Yadrissa, and thank you for tuning into my video. And if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing these Bape theme nails. So these nails I'm going to be creating today from a well-known, popular name brand, and I just wanted to create this set on a set of nails, so that's what I'm going to be doing here today. I did include a picture right here on the screen. It looks like a monkey. This was part of their logo, so this is one of the things that I wanted to draw on one of the nails. So what I did start off doing before I started to draw my monkey onto the nail is I did do a full set on my practice hand. And then I put my base gel coat, and then I put the white gel polish on top, Beetles gel polish. So I did that first, and then I put a Beetles top coat, the matte top coat on top of that. And then now I am going to be drawing my shape, my pattern, my design with this marker. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. Oh yeah, and after I did apply the gel polish, after each coat, you do cure for 60 seconds in your UV lamp. Make sure that's nice and dry before you start to draw on your nail with any type of nail art. So what I did was I did draw my design first with that marker, and then now I'm going in with my Beetles white gel polish, and I'm just going to be taking my liner brush. This is a gel liner brush. And this is like a little paintbrush for your nails. And I'm going to be using that brush to correct all the mistakes that I have made with that black marker. So the places where I drawn too much or just made some type of mistake, I am just going to be covering over with that white gel polish. As you can see, I am just taking my time. You know, this is a small section that we're working with, so just make sure you take your time. It's not a rush, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So just practice makes perfect with everything, and practice makes improvement. We're not looking for perfection. But yeah, so as you can see, everywhere that I felt like my line went over too much, my line was too short, my line was too wide, or just messed up in any type of way, I am doing like a color correction and just covering it up with that white gel polish. So when I first drew this where the eyes are, I felt like I drew it too narrow. So that's why I did go in and draw that again. But now I'm just going to be taking this and I'm just going to be covering that line completely with this white gel polish, because I just wanted to draw it again after this was cured, because I felt like I made a mistake. And if I would have covered up the black lines that I have already created or tried to fix it, I didn't think that it would look right. So that's why I just went over it with the white gel polish, and I'm just basically using it as like a whiteout. And then after this, I'm going to be curing it, and I'm going to be fixing those lines that I have covered basically. As you can see, I'm covering the line completely. Make sure you don't put too much gel polish on your brush, because you don't want it to be bulky. You just want it to be covered up completely and not be able to see through, basically. See, most of the time when I'm doing my nail art and thinking of any type of inspiration, I just really think about some old name brands or just some popular designs. I do try as well, but for this one, I just wanted to do this really cool set. Well, I thought it would be a really cool set, so I just turned on my camera and thought this might be a video that you guys might want to check out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section about this video or any other videos you want me to create. And after I did cover this up, I did put it in my UV lamp for 60 seconds. Now I'm using my Beetles black gel polish, and as you can see, I'm drawing my shape with that gel polish. So everything that I have covered that I made a mistake on, I'm just taking that black gel polish and I'm going to be just drawing it, and I just outlined the whole entire nail art with this gel, and then I cured it for 60 seconds. So now what I'm going to do is I'm taking that gel polish, this is D&D gel polish, this is a dark brown, and I'm going to be coloring the outline of the face with this dark brown shade. As you can see by the reference photo that I have above right there, this is what I'm trying to recreate on this nail. You can only see the face of this monkey, but the monkey does have arms. Well, it does have a body, the way that I drew it here, but the picture didn't allow me to show the whole thing. So this is how the entire picture looks, what I'm drawing here, but this is just a reference photo from what I am trying to recreate on this nail right here. So as you can see, I'm just using that gel polish, and I'm using that gel in dark brown. This is a D&D, and I'm using that liner brush to paint that gel polish onto my nail. So now I'm going to be just coloring the areas that where everything is dark brown. I'm coloring those areas with this gel polish. It did take me a while to do this one. I did find me like drawing certain shapes and trying to mimic certain things that I'm trying to recreate. I did find it kind of challenging because it's such a small space that you're trying to draw in, and the nail is curved. So it did take me a while to draw this piece on this nail. It probably took me about maybe 40 minutes to get this correct, because I started and then I did erase it with some alcohol, and then I start over. So now the next thing I am going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this Gale, and this is a kind of like a mustard yellow shade that I'm going to be using to color the feet. And the other areas that is this color on this monkey, this Bape monkey. Yeah, and I am old school because I'm taking it to the throwback with the Bape with the Bape clothing line. I just thought that this would be so cute on a nail set. I think everything is going to be cute on nails, so that's why I just be trying anything on nails, anything that I can think of, basically. So I have the reference photo here up still, and I'm just trying to, I tried to match that color as close as I can to the gel polishes that I have, and this was the closest brown that I had that can match. So I'm just coloring the face of this Bape monkey with that light brown shade. And again, I am using this liner brush because the regular brush that comes inside of the nail polish is too thick for you to try to do any type of nail art. So I did get these liner brushes from Amazon. It came in a pack of 8, I believe. So that's where I got these brushes from, and I use this to create my nail art whenever I'm trying to draw anything onto the nail, because the brushes are so small and much easier to use when you're trying to create anything onto the nail. So that is what I'm going to be using for this set of nails, or any type of nail art that I am doing. These are the same brushes that I do use. They do come in different sizes as far as lengths of the brush. So I am starting on the next nail. Oh, I'm sorry, but after I had finished that monkey, I did put it in my UV lamp for 60 seconds to let that get dry. And then after that, with the monkey, I put the matte top coat, the Beetles matte top coat on the monkey so that it can be matte. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking this next finger, and I did apply the Beetles black gel polish onto this nail before I started my nail art, and I did put it in the UV lamp for 60 seconds. I let that dry, and now I'm taking my liner brush and I'm going in with that white gel polish from the Beetles brand, and I'm using that to draw my shape or my pattern or my design on my nail. And again, this is the Beetles white gel polish. And what I'm trying to do on this nail, it looks it's one of the, because the Bape has a couple of different logo themes that they have for their brand. There's like a gorilla, they have the monkey, they have the star that looks like a lightning strike next to it, and they have another one that looks like it looks like a face, but the teeth are jagged and then the eyes are spaced out. It doesn't look like a real face, so it looks like a cartoon face. So that is what I'm trying to create on this nail here. If you are familiar with the Bape brand, or you can refer back to my photo for this video, and you can look in that middle image. That is the image that I'm trying to create on these nails. So I'm using that white to create the teeth on this picture, and I'm making it jagged, trying to make it sharp. So what I'm doing is so in order to create that is I'm drawing small triangles with that liner brush to try to create that teeth, like a sharp teeth effect. And I did have a reference photo in front of me while I was drawing this pattern on the nail. I did have my iPad in front of me, which is out of frame, but that is the photo that I am looking at in front of me, so that I can try to draw that image here on these nails. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking that same white gel polish by the Beetles brand, and I'm taking my liner brush, and I'm going to be creating an arch in the middle of this, because I'm trying to create like the mouth with jagged teeth on this part as well. So that is why I'm creating this arch here in the middle, so that I can create the bottom piece of the mouth. And I did use that gel polish to make a thick white line. And I did wind up going in with this gel polish and bringing those sharp jagged teeth all the way down to the end of the nails on both sides, because I felt like it needed to be longer on the sides. So I just bring it down to the bottom of the nail basically. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking that same white gel polish by Beetle, and I'm going to be just drawing 2 circles with that gel polish using my liner brush, and I'm going to be just filling that circle in completely. So this is just the eyes that I'm drawing right here. And I'm just going to be filling in that circle completely for the eyes. I did kind of like an oval shape. I didn't really do circles because that Bape logo looks like it's ovals. It doesn't look like a regular circle. So I tried to elongate that circle. I did cure this in my UV lamp for 60 seconds in my lamp before I went in with this red gel polish. And this is the Beetles red gel polish that I'm using here. And I'm also using my liner brush, and I'm using the smallest liner brush, which is the shortest one, and I'm just adding the red. So the red for the eyes. Again, I am referring back to my photo. That's why you see me touching something in the background. That is my iPad. I was going back to the photo. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm taking that same red gel polish by Beetles, and I'm taking that liner brush, and I'm going to be creating the red sharp jagged teeth the same way that I had created the white sharp jagged teeth by creating small triangles. And as you can see, I use the smallest brush because this is a much smaller area, so that I can try to be more precise using this. So after I did finish doing those teeth on that nail before I started this one, I did put it in my lamp for 60 seconds, and I did put a matte top coat on that nail because I did want this set to be a matte set. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm starting on this nail, and I did apply my black nail polish. And this black gel polish is the same gel polish by Beetles, and it is a gel polish. So now I'm going to be taking that white gel polish by Beetles with my liner brush, and I'm drawing a star on the nails. So I thought that this was the easiest way for me to try to draw a star, so that's why I drew my star this way. And after I drew the shape of the star, and then I just filled it in with that white gel polish. So this is the star that you usually see on the Bape brand's sneaker. They usually have a star on the side, what looks to me kind of like a lightning strike attached to it. So this is the famous star that they have for their brand, for their logo, for the Bapes. So I just wanted to let this nail have that star alone because it really represents the brand, and I thought that this will make it stand out a lot. So as you can see, the nail beside it, there's a pink and white nail. I decided to do a marble nail next to it, but the colors that I did do off camera, it didn't go with the set. That pink was very pretty. That pink and white was very pretty, but it just didn't go with this set. So I am going to go in after I'm finished with this nail, and I'm going to go over that nail right beside me with the pink and white and just change that up to match this set, so they all color coordinate in some type of way. So basically I just used that white to draw the shape, and I did make some mistakes after I finished drawing the shape. So I did take my black gel liner, black gel polish, and I just went over to fix up any mistakes that I have made with that black gel polish. So after I did finish this star nail, I am going to put it inside of the UV lamp, and that's going to cure for 60 seconds as well. Every time I finish a nail, I put it in the lamp for 60 seconds so that the nail is dry. And as you're watching this video, if you got this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And in the comment section, you know, you can interact if you like the set, if you think that I should change something about the set, or if you think that I could have done something a little bit better. I take constructive criticism. Just let me know your guys' honest opinions about it, or if you have any ideas about another set that I can recreate. So for that pink and white nail, I wanted to, like I said, make that nail blend with the other nails so they all color coordinate. So I did take a black, a brown, a white, and red gel polish, and I'm going to be using my dotting tool, and I'm going to be mixing those colors together to create a marble nail on this nail. As you can see, I'm just mixing those colors together, swirling them around, and covering that pink and white marble that I first created. Like I said, even though it was very pretty, it just didn't match the set at all. So that's why I wanted to cover it with this marble colors that have the colors in each of the nails that I already have on the set. So in certain areas, I did go in and add a little more of each color that I felt needed more in that area, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. Just adding a little more gel polish all around that nail, and then I'm going to be taking my same dotting tool, and I'm going to be using that to mix and blend my colors together. Well, I'm not trying to blend the colors completely so it changes into one solid color, but I'm just trying to mix them together so it gives it that marble effect. As you can see. So this first nail that I did with the monkey, I felt that the white outline of it just looked like a blank space. So I thought that I can do a marble around this monkey as well, using the same colors that I used in the marble nail that I just previously did. So I'm using that red, that black, and that white, and I'm going to be using that to create a marble effect on this nail as well. And I'm using my dotting tool to mix those colors together to create that marble effect on this nail. And I'm glad that I did add this little touch to this nail because I felt like it gave it a little bit more, it made the monkey stand out a little bit more on this nail and didn't look like just a blank area, just a blank space where something could have been. Let me know what you guys think. Should I have left the monkey alone by itself with just the white background? Or do you think that it was good that I made a marble nail around it? Well, a marble pattern around it. I just wanted to blend in more because this one had a lot of white area and it was just like an open space. I felt like I could have drew something else or maybe just created something else, and this is what just came to mind, just do a marble around it. So that is what I decided to do with this set. And after I did create that marble effect on this nail, I did put it in my lamp for 60 seconds. And here is the finished product. Let me know what you guys think down below. I did put a matte top coat on all of these nails, so this is a matte set. Let me know what you guys think. Check out my other videos. See you guys later.